Hello, I'm Jared Willits, and welcome to My Thoughts for What They're Worth, episode number 30. Number 30 already, entitled, In America, Anybody, Any Child, Anywhere Can Grow Up to Be President. Now more true than ever it would seem. Before we get into the meat of the episode here, let me thank anyone and everyone who has liked and shared and subscribed to the podcast here on YouTube and Spotify. If you like it, please do that. Share it. That'd be wonderful. Spread the news of my thoughts, and subscribing would be absolutely perfect. So, to those who have done those things, one or all three, thank you very much. For those who haven't, come on now. Help a brother out. Okay, yes, anyone can grow up to be president, it would seem, these days. I was a kid, they told you that, right? That anyone could do it. And apparently it's true. I shouldn't laugh. We have two campaigns. Could there be a more stark contrast between the two now that the Governor Walz has been added to the ticket? Could there be any more clearly defined difference between the two campaigns? Entirely unambiguous. There's no gray area between the two. One is way the heck over there, and the other is way the heck over there. Now, in terms of Governor Walz, interesting. I guess he, you want to, you get on the ticket for the vice president. Sometimes you want to appeal to people that the main candidate, top ticket, doesn't appeal to. They didn't do that. They didn't go for a moderate. They went all in. So good for them, I guess. That's what they're all about. So they're going to go all in on the whole thing. Not only does he qualify as the old white guy demo, he's very much on the liberal side, aligning with Kamala Harris in thoughts on politics and how the country should be run. Again, a very, very stark difference between the two campaigns now that the game is officially on, it would seem. There are a bunch of people who haven't made up their mind. Most people, I think, already have. I don't know if all of them are excited about who they're voting for, or just less excited about the other person. It's really kind of hard to tell. I mean, both camps have their ardent supporters, most assuredly, but I think a lot of them are just saying, well, I dislike this person less than the other person, and I don't necessarily think that any one of those people are going to change their minds no matter what happens. It'd have to be something pretty big for people who are into the one side or the other to change their minds. But there are people floating around in the middle, and I'm not entirely sure what the campaigns are going to tell them to make them decide, who's better. The way I look at it, you got bad and worse. You have to decide who's bad and who's worse. I'm an independent. I've mentioned this a few times before. Unaffiliated, I guess, is the official version of it. Because I've been disillusioned with both sides pretty much, because the far side of each side pretty much is ruling the deal there, and they're all crazy. There's stuff in the middle that we could all agree on, but no one wants to even try to get there anymore. So we're here with what we have, and as an aside, maybe I'm the only one who thought about this. I don't know. I watched Governor Walz at the rally. He'll be a good campaigner. He's got it, He's got that it thing going for him. He's got some charisma. He knows how to work a crowd, so on and so forth. And I dare say, much better than the top of the ticket does. Let's be honest, he's really not the best at doing that. Maybe we should get better in the next, 90 days or so? Well, it's post-Thursday, 89. Anyway, I think he's real good at it. And I wonder if some people on the Democratic side, in the silence and the quiet of their own mind, never to be vocalized, they wish that campaign sign was the other way, rather than Harris-Walz, Walz-Harris. I think, if that were the case, it's not, nor will it be, they'd have a better shot. But that's just me. And what do I know? Not a whole lot of anything. But anyway, we're into it now. A real campaign. The nasty, bad, awful commercials have started to run. I have a love-hate relationship with them. They're all very much the same. And as we've talked before, political speech is what? Altogether now, protected speech, so they can lie through their teeth. Doesn't matter. So the nasty, the lies about the opponent, and the lies about themselves, and all that will start, and it's just going to be just an amazing race. It's just going to be, in many ways annoying. So we're going to get tired of it very, very quickly. So that is this week's episode, pretty much. But I want to mention I'm going to be off for a week. And after that, we're going to get to talking about, yes, the campaign ads, because we'll see a lot of them. And more importantly, I think the coverage by the media of the two different campaigns. That'll be interesting to look at and talk about. I think I'm going to call the next episode Sex, Lies, and Videotape. You may remember the movie, I guess, 1989. Thank you if you've liked and you shared and you subscribed. I do appreciate it. Those are my thoughts for what they're worth. I'm Jared Willits.